3. And bomb
They
isn't
have
planted
so
for a
many.
really spammable or shootable position. So it just forced the players to be stuck in this sort of limbo where you want to be pushing in to retake that space that spike's being diffused in an even 2v2 potentially. But instead it's just one player playing really far back and another player getting spammed out because they made a bunch of noise going into like their favored post plant position. So now
Yeah.
it's just like Radical just seems very lost when it comes to having a direction because when you're running Arena on this map, your goal should just be to walk up somewhere, have Reyna fight through like with the team, and then just get the pick, fight, and then continue going forward. You can't like try to go for these large scale like side execs without a jet dash, and you can't really go for the general walk plays around the map with Arena over the jet because you can't really get in and get out of a situation freely. You need to get that kill, and with no flash, with no tail flashes, no like Gecko flash, only a Sova drone to set up the Reyna. It's really hard to set up to set up something like Kentazin for success. I mean, right now he's 2-4, just struggling severely so far as the off gets brought out for tier,
Yeah,
doubling
out
up
of
on
the
B main.
timeout. See what the adjustment is. Joan catches him out. Danny sees Tier with the op on yellow, still swings it. Ends up getting picked off. It's a 4v3. Op still up on the side. Tier repositioning, knowing that they're likely not going to come back B. Squiz re-clearing the drone, not seeing anybody close enough. Radical now finding out that Tier position to orange. Unknown, where is he going to go back to? Kempseen unable to win the one. Just pick after pick, 1v1s after 1v1s, and not going the way of Radical. That's what you want to lean into when you have such a big, like, mechanical advantage if you're on the side of Storm.
I mean, it doesn't
Zorgi
help
just
when
getting
players
every
just
single
keep
point.
dying, swinging the same angle.
It's just 1v1 over 1v1. When you're winning this bad, just pop the ultimate if you're squares in a 2v5. You're gonna get it back soon anyways.
30 seconds left.
Or has the bomb. Eventually gonna be sandwiched by Zorgi. And Q. He has the money to fight, but he should save this gun. Or at least try his best to.
10 seconds left.
My definitely clear him out.
I don't think they know about Dark and Yellow. Yeah, so they're probably just assuming that Dart made some kind of Houdini
Oh,
act to escape.
no,
He got
Dark.
greedy. He got
No, he
greedy.
wanted to get the one. Ended up whiffing on Zorgi. You don't hear
Yeah, I
that
mean,
sentence
it's
a
a
lot.
5-0 start, and like defense is gonna be super difficult when it comes to a map as like Icebox when you have a Reyna over the Jet, because at least Jet can like reposition into these angles as you see Tier right now, and he's been playing like top yellow a bunch. I mean, right now, it, it, uh, you're not seeing any sort of like you're not seeing why you'd have the Reyna over the Jet
Yeah.
in these rounds so
Usually if you're
far.
running a random, you want like a secondary main flash initiator to set him up, get him into more advantageous fights. But now it's almost just like contact plays into 1v1s. Zev, Kevin sees Zev. Gets the one. Onto Zev, traded out with the stock there by Danny.
Yeah. But I mean, if
Zev,
Zev literally for so long got the rotates over. There's 4 players right now, just in B and mid, with the ult coming in,
yeah,
and there's the
what a turret.
spike.
I mean, by the time they get the turret onto Zev, they're all on the B side, all in mid.
Yeah, they aren't swinging
They
together.
haven't been convincing enough to have people leave, stay on A. Yeah, Squid ended up getting Danny. 6-0 on the map pick of Radical. I mean, down a bit.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, like, I understand like how Reyna can work here, but at some point you gotta ask yourself if like what value other H's could bring. Like a KO here could get value just inherently by being KO, but when you see a Reyna on the field, you know that Reyna has to be throwing flash to get out, and Kennedy hasn't even been able to get into positions to throw those flashes. Like it has infinite rage. It's really good when it comes to scaling up on B, like getting out through B main. but he hasn't gotten up to that spot in B main to get out. Spike's only been able to get planted one round, and it was on the bonus round when Radical had the better guns. And now, I mean, getting that kill, Tier getting his own.
1v1.
I mean, it's not looking.
There's no adjustment. It looks like the same thing. Good shot onto Dark getting down Tier, but there's no hope. It feels like the mental is down. They're just doing the same thing over and over again. Danny zoning out in the open, unaware that people are pushing up A. Oh, and then nice one to clap, really putting the nail in the coffin. I mean, if you ever want to, like, there's no way they come back in this half without, like, another timeout, I feel like. They just have to reset, make something new. I mean, try to make use of this Reyna. I don't really think I've seen a Reyna blind in this half. Any other good pieces of util?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta hope that Radical can get something in these next 5 rounds to at least make this competitive. Like, if the early fights aren't working out, just dump a bunch of util in those early fights, try to get a pick, and just play out through it. I mean, Zev has been making his home over towards B main right now, pushing through his own smoke, through the enemy's Viper wall, and he's about to try to take a fight into deep B main.
I mean, they constantly want to take this mid fight. They're dying down underneath tube every single round. Just feeding them, getting them the kill that they want. What kind of... Wow, I mean, good trade onto Kenzie and onto Zev. Scaling up on the... Trying to get the... Take the site. See the passing him out in kitchen. And it eventually goes back to CSK Storm once again. Clean. I don't think I've... I mean, I don't really know what else to say besides just domination. I mean, doesn't really look like Radical has a chance to get back into this game.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to pinpoint bright spots, and then when you're up 8-0, when Squiz literally has yet to die. Like, I think he still has his ghost from pistol round right now. And Storm are just playing looser and looser as time goes on. I mean, Tier's taking the exact same mid peak for the fourth round in a row. Yeah, like Dark has just thrown his Viper.
Ooh, the orb is insane.
But like, here's the util. This is the
Pushing
value of the Reyna. You're able to just push in, take a bunch of space freely, but you
Unable
can't
to
win the
just win the
kills.
fight. I mean, the util shot him up. He just couldn't win out the fight.
Remaining.
Zev pushed through
Okay.
Zev pushed through the Dark's throat.
I mean, I like the idea of that round. Reyna blinding until the Omen blind down to like next to mid boiler, but not able to win out the fight. Kenzie had a free pick. Like Tier was looking at a literal wall, and Kenzie is unable to get the kill.
I mean, it's just.
Are they gonna do anything different? Are they still gonna try to go mid when they've been punished every single round?
I mean, you know what they say? If you don't succeed, try again. And it looks like Radical just really want to try again.
Yeah, if it's broken, don't fix it. Bam's going out, getting Dart. Yeah, with the pick, they hear Kenzie being down in two. Zev gets his second one. And as they're taking up that mid fight, Danny is just stomping down B main. 1v5. Zorgi shooting at Casper. And Zev with the 3K.
Danny wanted to shock dart Casper too, it seemed.
Yeah.
But number 3, Squiz still hasn't died yet, and that we may see the second 13-0 of this season. I believe in back-to-back games, right?
Yeah, and back-to-back games. They got 13-0 in week 2 by, I believe, Brins Esports? Yeah, it was Brins.
Week
On the
3,
sunset.
I believe, right?
What happened?
It was last week, right?
Oh yeah, week 2, sorry, yeah, week 2. But yeah. Zorgi walking up at the KJ with the operator. Full confidence, holding the garage.
Yeah, truly something you'll see often. As Storm has
Yeah.
already pushed out of A main. Literally here, looking to pad his KD numbers. Zorgi with a kill. Efficient
B.
is a word you can
He's
use
gonna get
for
knifed.
it. It's dark.
Knifed by
A second
Squid.
knife kill this game.
I mean, over an eighth of Squiz's kills have been knife kills. Which is, I mean, out-fragging Dark and Clap was just his, without even using his gun. Something different. I mean, a horrible buy on the side of Radical. Are they going to do anything different? If they want to clear out the op, they have the drone, they have blinds. They don't want to go. Danny.
Good shot from Zorgi.
Kentazine getting the
As
trade out of
Kentazine manages to
Zorgi.
get up.
Yeah.
This is the most winnable round that they've had. That Radical have had so
How are they
far.
going to get through this? They're going to KJ Zev out of it, but Seer is right behind him on the flank.
Yeah.
Doesn't
The
have
issue
the
is
time to
that
break it though.
Zev has
He
to
just
run so far away. He's gonna
No,
stick
he's
on
just
his
gonna get
ult.
caught out. He's staying. He's gonna let them get in.
But there's 3 other players.
Are they gonna clear him? Are they gonna see
They
him?
do.
Yes, finds out Zev. 4v3. Just as I have numbers advantage, Squiz gets
Enemy
2.
remaining.
Here on the flank, it's caught out, and Kentazine, I mean, just dismantled, just demolished it half. The only time that they had a numbers advantage. And I mean, Squiz's KD stats on the official CSK stats sheet is gonna go off the charts. 17-0.
Match point.
To be honest, I think this game wouldn't even be as close if they ran like a full comp. It's just a stomping.
Yeah, like there's no like deep dive you can do into Storm outmaneuvered, outplayed. It's just that Storm was able to hit their shots more consistently. And
Yeah.
it's not a great feeling. He's gotten aggressive, but he has shot the one person who has light armor in this round. He's not. It's a fast kill for
Okay.
Storm. The blind lights on him.
Nice.
Oh, that's not
Nice.
fun. Oh, Danny got scanned. Oh god, Zorg's gonna ace.
Zorgi with the 3K.
Spike planted.
Still clearing mid as they have the whole site.
One
Oh,
enemy.
Zorg's even ready. Zorgi with
Oh,
4
they-
to close out the game.
13-0.
A 13-0, and Squiz hasn't died once.
Unbelievable. I mean, I hope we see something different off of on the Haven.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I come back for map 2 after this short 5-minute break, and we may see some better Valorant on Haven, which is Storm's map pick.
All good. Am I live now? Oh, I'm not live? Okay, and we are back into map 2. Looking at what's gonna come out of the comps, looking like a double duelist on the side of CSK. Triple duelist. I mean, after a 13-0, I really wouldn't care what comp I'm running. Just the disrespect of after 13-0ing an opponent. Like, what's the point even? Locking in the neon, looking like a double, a standard, double sentinel, a little double initiator, kind of unorthodox having a sky Sova with the neon. But unorthodox could be anything as long as you shoot better than them. Could happen. A double duelist. I mean, would you throw something different after being 13-0'd, or would you just go with what you have been practicing on the map? Not too sure. Picking up a Teo onto the Haven. Something very off meta. Solo Jet. Fade Teho. Starting especially on the defenders. Not a lot of util to initiate your duelist Kentazine. See how they go about taking this the defensive side. Usually you see like maybe a breach stun onto A short so you could give the fight up to your jet, but what setup is this tail? What's different that's gonna make it better than what you would usually run with the breach? And the fade also, you don't really see that on this map. Usually the Sova. So with basically like consensus best initiator on this map for info. Looking like a early C fight with all 5 players on the side of Radical. A misread though, as most of the players on Storm are stacked onto the A lobby side. Quick pace. Here, taking up all that A space. Not gonna find anybody, not even gonna have a smoke because nobody hears. There's no info onto the A side. They don't even know things. So he's seeing everyone on the side of Radical. They're gonna speed up, they're gonna take that space onto the A side, taking all of CT. Zev with this alert. You know where he is. They're gonna clear him out. No, they're not. Gets cleared out by Kentazine. 3v3 post plant. Planted for main. With the Sheriff Kentazine. Here's Kentazine. Gets Squiz, takes him down. Cleared up by Ghosty. 2v2, both players still here heaven. Gun out, getting the Ocho. Beetle with the 30k to close out the pistol round. I mean, good shots from Kentazine, training him out, trying to get that even post-plant retake. But, I mean, closed out by CSK Storm. Piss around, I mean, even just from the piss around, his Haven's looking a lot better than the Icebox, but, I mean, still haven't went around. Hey, but... Cool news, everybody. Squiz got his first death in the series, and it's the beginning of map 2. Looking like a 1-3-2 default with 3 players down mid. They're gonna do dog out mid. Here scaling up with the Bucky. Taking out the full C side after the stock. Nobody seeing on A. Here with the CT space. Clears out with the Bucky. And the CT fight goes the way of CSK. I mean, Tier with the 3k, sliding down, gets the in the piss around. Still stolen by Zorgi as always, and ended up conceding with a clean anti-eco round. Tier with a lot of money. Is he gonna? Are we gonna see any investing into rifles? Yeah, Zorgi with the Phantom. Let's see. Hopefully, we'll see this. We'll see Radical's first round on the defense bonus round. If it's ever gonna happen, it's gonna be this round. looking like a 4-1 split up. Gonna be just hitting A straight up. Ocho's gonna see there's no one in the lobby. Dog catches him. Dash is out. Sees that there's 3 players. Drone catches the A lobby guy. Danny investing both rockets down short. Now he has no util for the rest of the round. That's the problem when you have this sort of comp with just the soul with the Tejo. He has nothing. Ocho catches out Dorothy with the 2K. Collide gets his 2. 4v3 with better guns. Is this gonna be the round where they get around? Dorothy taking that trade. Just placing a 50. Dorothy. Dark gets his 2K. Onto tier and Peter. Where were these shots last round? 1v3 into Zorgi. Does anyone believe it? Oh, what a hospital flick from Zorgi. 1v2. Both initiators up. Using the dog. No Fady. No Tango util. I catches Zorgi. He has the bomb. 30 seconds on the clock. Has time to rotate. Ult catches both players. No, he's gonna. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna pivot to A? He has enough time. They're just playing together. Bomb tapped. Both players are rotating. Ooh. Goal. And Radical get the first round off of the bonus. Zorgi unable to catch the 1v3. They got their one. They got their one on the map pick, on the Haven, on their CSK's map pick. Not even their own, but are they? Can they go up from here? They can they get more? With even economy. CSK opting to go to 3-man mid push again. Ocho catching 2. Here's the third. Caught out. Ocho caught out by the dog. Not really committing too fully to a site yet, but Kentazine knows that there's no one up on A. Zev with the pick onto Ocho. Dark trading him out. And the slide kill. Squiz ended up getting Dark and TT. 4v3 retake. We do have Teo util both boxes and now catching nobody. How are they gonna get through this? These crossfires, they're both fighting for garage. There's nothing to get through there. Kennedy with the pick. Here, ending up Kennedy with the second. Fully blind. Here with the 3K to close out the round. Eventually, I mean, they brought the game back to an even 3v3, but here just winning his 1v1 CT. I mean, that's what you're going to see when you play, when there's just a mechanical difference. Just a lot of 1v1s from all sides, from just one team, and they just close out rounds clean, even if they end up getting traded out. Are there any ideas with this? I mean, I haven't really seen anything inspiring with Tejo. Are there going to be any ideas on the Easter round from Radical? Or is this going to be the same standard? Just hold, stack a site, and then retake. Looking like an A. Walk, an A, push down. Dogging, TPing, walk down. They catch the 1. Drone invested. Dash, view. Nice Kentazine. Totally stunned. Gets Kentazine with the first one. Guard, TP in and dives to tier. Clap with the 3. Well, gets the trades out here. It's a 4v1 retake onto the ace. So much is happening at once. I mean, I have no clue. 1v4 on the side of Ocho. And that's his ultimate. Blind catches nobody. If he gets the kill onto Spizz, he will. Gets the kill, but traded out by Ghosty with a Ghost, even though he does have a Vandal. And just his disrespect. I mean, insane. Good right click out of Ocho, but I mean, just exit kills at the end of the day. Nothing that'll help them close the lead, help them try to get their first map of the season. But it's not looking pretty dark out here. 3-man mid push. We've seen this multiple times. Stockfire breaking. Ocho's trip. Tier caught out by the trip, but Ocho was unaware. Tier stunning himself. Stopping that eventual push, but Zev gets the second. Quiz with the third. I mean, just alright, just a second. Tenzin getting the flank. Belongs to Zorgi. Tenzin getting the second. Trade field away. I mean, even numbers. Spike is in the hands of now in the hands of CSK. Zev TPing on the bomb. 3v2 post plant. Tier with his position onto the CT player. Tenzin with the 3K. Tier with the trade out onto the garage man. 1v3, 1v2. Tenzin up for the ace to win the round. Jump spawns. Tenzin with the fourth. He has his ultimate. Squiz, he's running away. He's playing time. Unaware, doesn't have the read. He could take one. Chooses to. Has to stick it. Does he have the time? Squiz is gonna W key. He will get him. He has the timing. He won't make it. Yeah, he doesn't have the time to stick it because Squiz walking up into front B so he could hit the ultimate and then go run CT. Tenzin unable to close out the round with the ace. 1v, even though he got the one in the 1v2. Bad buy still. Maybe something different. Maybe bring out the off next round, saving big. Yeah, that's what it seems like he's doing. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest throw. I mean, the shooting better this game. It's just the Tejo pick is just still throwing me off. Using his util early as salvos, he has nothing for the post for the later rounds. Here, Solo taking up his B main stage with breaking most of the util onto the C side. Ocho playing very close up. Here, getting the pick onto the B player. Already pressing down, even though there's only 2 players on site. I mean, it's just so puggy. I mean, it's just they're just out shooting them. I mean, the strategy is just like getting a kill, playing the bomb, and winning your one. Yeah, 1v4. I mean, 1v5 is unwinnable. I mean, I'm seeing no coordination, no plans. I mean, you're just like a ranked game, to be honest. It's just playing against a bunch of Smurfs, if you're honest, and a radical. Playing against like a team where just mechanically better. You aren't really that prepared as a team. I mean, if you're on CSK side, I mean, this basically locks in your spot into the playoffs unless Radical wins out against Mei Mei and have an insane match differential. But hopefully they can make this win will lock into the playoffs basically, and maybe they can have a lower bracket run. But if there's one thing that this game will teach you if you're a CSK fan, that these players can shoot, they can diff players. I mean, even though they're an unorthodox comp, they're running something that they feel comfortable on, and if they shoot better, then they'll win. Coming out on the side of CSK, Tier gets to pick onto Ocho. 4v5 race Teo invested his util very early, I feel like, just to deny the bomb, just for it to go down. I feel like he could save it for the first plan. Fatal going down. Tenzin retaking with the op. No one's holding. Zorgi with the 2K Squiz. I mean, what is happening on the side of Radical right now? Zorgi getting the 3K. I mean, with the lurk killing I mean, unable to set up their take. Away from the fatal piece. Option now in the hands of the CSK. In the hands of Zev. I mean, Squiz. We're going into round 7. I mean, I guess something that could bring this back is just like having good economy, saving your ultimates, trying to get one big round in where you just win off the utility, because it's not looking like so it's gonna be going through with the gunfight. Here's just getting the entries, getting the second and the third. Free site, free post plant. Danny only hears Tears. Didn't catch anyone with the drone. Tenzin with the walk up mid catches Zorgi. 4v5. We've seen these situations before. Well, Radical has main advantages, but they ended up losing it out. Yeah, with picks like that, I mean, you see Danny, I mean, trying to clear long, but not clearing anything out. So I'm tagging on the whole site. Trying to retreat, throw, get weapons away from the side of Radical. They're now running away. They don't have any trips up due to Zorgi's death, but are they gonna sell these retake enough? Not gold. Pentazine with a second, traded out by Zev off of the spam. Ocho ulted off of the flank kill. They know that he's flank. Yeah, I mean, he was holding for him down long and unable to close out the post. I mean, yeah, they're just losing man advantages too. I mean, if you have something, they have something that could close out the game if they just play for trades, but they're unable to. Just getting picked even though they have got their one. Pentazine really trying his best to will their way into the game. The rest of his players, I mean, unable to win him out. To win out the game for them. There's got another A hit with Squiz breaking this the Cypher detail making noise. Practicing setup. A short. Gets caught. Tier is just solo running down the main with the ultimate. Gets the pick. Running down with the ultimate. Gets the second. Here's the third of second.
Spike planted.
Gets the third. Up to the ace. Are we going to see the first ace in this win? No, Pentazine gets him down. Hit with 148 HP. Oh, wait. Yeah. It's just... I mean, I want to just give praise to CSK Storm, but like, Tier just walked up B main, gets the pick, ults down, and just gets 3. I don't know what kind of... I mean, good shots from Tier throughout the whole series, but it's just we wish you would see some trading going on. I mean, Tier, I mean, the ace short guy could have had a chance to shoot back at Tier after he was shooting at Danny, but ended up, I think that was Pentazine. He didn't feel like shooting him and helping his teammate. Tier with something different going on. We're gonna have an A lock, I mean a C long push. Dark solo anchoring. I mean, you have your tail ulti. I would just give them, go for the retake, but caught up by the dog, caught up by the actually. But Tier gets him down. 4v5 retake. I mean, and to be set up for the retake, they have to wait for Ocho. Still A heaven, even though they get the plant. Taking their time for the retake. Kennedy down, taken down by Zach. Mirage. No one's holding the CT for Clap. I mean, he is so confident in taking it. Here with the 3K. Trying to go for the knife. Unable to get it. Danny kills him, getting his first kill on the map. So 11, 10 to 0. Bad economy, looking like an 11 to 0. It's a pity timeout coming from the side of CSK. Trying to let Radical reset themselves. I mean, they were down the whole game and they haven't felt like calling a timeout. I mean, you could just feel the morale going down. I mean, what could you do in this situation? I mean, you have a weaker buy. I mean, shots not going your way, like out called. I mean, even though you make an adjustment, you stack a different site, they just go the other way. Let's see. Maybe you could do something like I said, play with the tail ultimate early, pop knives. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I'm on the side of, if I was Radical's coach. What would I call for them? Guess this could be like the season could be like a learning moment for Team Radical this season. Maybe they could be like a doomsday comeback, even though they start their first season in the league ended up being not how they expected. Maybe they can bounce back next season. Anything different? Pentazine up on top of the B, slab on the back, holding with an outlaw. The adjustment is sending the Cypher onto the A site. Had the whole game, now they want to do in the last round. Storm just holding for a push-up. Maybe they expecting a set play by Radical, but would you expect them to have any plans at this point? Zorgi walking up with an operator, gets punished. Classic Zorgi play. Has the op. Clearing A main, but Sidu has a ratty spot. He's gonna catch up Kentazine. This is a 4v5 that'll eventually be turned into a 4v4, most likely. Are they gonna clear him out this month with the dog? Yep. Yeah, I'm following with the dog. That clear him out. Ulting out the plan. All 4 players in the front of B. On the glass. Spawn is rotating onto the side of A main of A. Ult's down. 1v1 Zevin, Danny. Danny conceding the bomb. 3v4 road post play. No ultimates, just free utility and gunfights. Can Radical get their second round? Oh, Zev reloading, caught up by Ocho, but Ghosty straight off his guard. Gets a second. 1v1. Tier versus Ocho. Postplant has no idea where he could be. Caught out into the open. Oh, and Ocho with the 4K flicks onto Tier. Gets the second round. Wow. Wow. And the BMing, I mean, this is the start of the comeback of the century right here. I feel it now. This is the start. They're gonna dig deep. They're gonna come through. I feel like the attack side is, I guess, where you could favor this, the comp of Radical. I guess, play. Dang. Yeah, the coach of Radical is calling for Storm to forfeit. He knows what's gonna happen. Looking like a 2-3 default. I'm gonna cage main, send players onto down mid, just a regular default.
Track them down.
It's getting me sleepy.
Standing ahead.
Kentazine instantly gets to pick onto Ghosty in the window swing. Zev also takes a lot of damage. Taking the full sight. Seer and Squid spamming on. Getting the pick. Ooh, Zev eventually gets the kill onto Kentazine up for the ace. Zorgi whiffs on Kentazine, unable to get him. 1v2. This round is just chaos. Ocho taking the fight even though Kentazine is running away, not on the same page. To win this pistol, that he needs the ace. Zorgi seeing that Kentazine planted and went CT. Has the timing, doesn't have to hold out his gun. Planted for heaven. Zorgi, after potentially throwing around, whiffing on Kentazine earlier on B. Can he eventually close it out? Kentazine up for the ace. Here's the bomb tapped. Kentazine with the ace to get the pistol round out. Shooting the body. That's what we like to see. Kentazine taking the situation into his own hands. If he wants to win, it's gonna go. If they want to win, CSK's gonna have to go through Kentazine. I feel like the problem is if Kentazine wants to win, he has to go through Danny and Dark. Dark on Pie Watch over here. Has to. He also when he has to get through his own teammates. Kentazine, I see his lag a little bit. Danny gets a second. Getting Ghosty. 2v3. Sheriff on the side of Radical. Danny with the 3K. This is where you see the Radicals team stepping up. Tier unknown. What the flank? Not cut out. They're gonna go A site though. Not committing to put the B site. Good decision on the IGL of Radical. But now they're so split up. One on site. One CT. Oh no, they're regrouping heaven. One slide. Tier's been going crazy this game. Can we see a miracle? Oh, clean shot onto Dark, but traded out by Ocho. And Radical winning the anti-eco round. This Haven, I mean, their Haven have been looking a lot cleaner than their Icebox picks. Against Mei, they had a decent showing, continuing going off as usual, and getting more rounds than they did on their own map pick.
Deep
Was
breath.
AFK maybe having internet problems? Unknown. These are Texas servers.
Get out of my way!
Yeah, not buying, not investing into their bonus round. Yeah, DC though. Looking like we're staying their plays in garage. Not really catching out anybody. No vision. They have the garage space. Hesitate dashing in. Gets the first one off the tier. Clean shot. Gets the third. Gets his. Whoa, clean shots from Kensington with the jet. 5v3 retake. 5v2 retake. Dark with the second. Are they gonna win the bonus round here? Is this Radical's comeback? Sorgi last alive with the Phantom. Yeah, and it looks like this round will go on to the side of Radical. I mean, strong entries from the side of Kentazine, willing his team into the bonus round. We're most likely going to get a tech pause as Squiz is having large internet problems, not able to invest into the previous round. Will the tech pause come out? No, I think Squiz is back into the game. Good looking attack side, mostly willed by Kentazine's heroics. But will they be able to win out this other anti-eco? 2 rifles, 2 bulldogs on the side of Storm. They need this round. If they lose this, they still have money, but you don't want to give up your potential comeback by losing an anti-eco round. Don't pick up some grass. Gets destroyed by Squid. Yeah. They know that there's 2 people onto the side of B main. Kensington gets the first blood onto Zev. That's the sheriff down though. There's still 2 rifles, 2 bulldogs out. Dark walking up B main, walking up C main. Will he get Sidu? He has him. Yes, he finds it out. He finds him, and he called the players to rotate back off that garage space, clearing out C site. This is just a new team. It looks like. I mean, the attack that from this happened, their icebox was is night and day. I mean, we saw a dominant defensive half from Storm, but it looks like they're just being picked apart with these slow defaults. If Kentazine is playing like this on Jet, why would you ever put him on Reyna on Xbox? Here, oh, fight with it. 1v2, caught out by the decay. What HP? Caught out, traded by Clap. Could have seen the potential ace. Maybe an overinvestment using the ultimate because now they're broke, not being able to use their ult, not being able to have the overdrive. Timeout coming on the side of Zorgi. I mean, I've seen this before. I mean, Zorgi in the last half, they were up 10-1 and giving Radical a timeout, even though they were up so much, and ended up getting them the second round. Let's see, maybe they could get a win off of a timeout this time. What would you change? I feel like, I mean, I guess trying to set up tier with a blind, leaving him posted onto a spot instead of just, holding passively and just getting picked off. I mean, I feel like that's sort of what's happening. I mean, when you give up space, if you're still spread out, like last round you let Dart walk ups long, you let Kentazine get 2 and B main, and then it was just like an uneven post plant. I mean, like uneven numbered post plant, leaning out to the side of Radical. Well, let's see what they do off of this timeout though. No guns. Maybe they do an early fight also. I mean, weaker buy. They do have guns. Forcing in this round. Looking similar to what they did before in their basic setup. I mean, having Zorgi set up C site, darting up A, tier short. What will Radical do? Early. Attempting with the outlaw. Catches Sea-Doo, but not able to land the shot. The outlaw's an amazing buy into this round. 4 light shields. Like this round a lot slower. Squiz has taken that lobby space. If they ever decide to repivot, that's just a free, just going into the blender there. Follow Kentazine. Strategy, I feel like just leaning into that. Oh, good use of the Tejo rocket, breaking that U cell. Maybe selling a C hit. Squiz catching out Ocha. Running away with both guns. Gets the Phantom and the rifle. Now there's 3 guns up on the side of CSK. Now 3 players stacked up to A with the side smoke. Are they gonna end up committing? They're gonna have Kenzazine entering with the outlaw. No, good call. Not going into the stack. Ping's going on the side of B from Storm. Yeah, they're gonna end up committing to the B hit. This Storm might sound CSK. The A line, the A link smoke, they could be going walking into it. Then walking in. Zev TPing up on top of B, getting a second. Oh, Ghosty. Punishing the raid boss. I mean, their only win condition so far this game, taken down. Looks like they're gonna win the anti-go off the timeout. Not being aware that Squiz could have walked up long. And Ocho just giving him the gun. Onto the CSK Storm. Adjustments, I mean, they're getting closer and closer to their tail, their initiator ultimates. Maybe getting to a better post plant. I think they're being aware of like holding the space, taking their space. Like as I said before in that timeout, they left Squiz posted into the A lobby space, and ended up punishing their slow play style, letting them walk into them. Looks like we're gonna start off with the initial C. Here, walking up, taking that A lobby space off of the smoke. Yeah, it's here with the first blood. Yeah, taking those early fights, just outwinning them, out gunfighting them. To set up entry onto the site. Clap, getting Zorgi. 4v4 push plant. Zev with the 2 outside garage. Danny stunning himself. Oh, not really making use of this Tejo at all. I mean, just staying main and just baiting his whole team with him. Yeah, here closing out the round. 12-6.
Match point.
And now Dark calling a timeout of his own. How can he just trying to talk to his teammates about how they could bring back the game? They had a chance, but they gave up they gave even when they had a better weaponry, ended up giving up the kills giving up the round, getting picked off. I mean, how are they gonna punish that A main push? Whether it's Squiz, whether it's Tier. How are they gonna take that? Are they gonna re-clear it with a Fade Dog with the Tejo drone? I mean, or are they just gonna completely ignore it, go to the other sites? What adjustments will be made, if any? Because if they don't make it, then their season is basically over. On the side of Radical, this is a must-win game. Must win. Have to get 6 rounds in a row to even have a chance of winning a map to bring it to the map. Storm staying, adjusting, sending 3 players A instead of just Tier and Squiz. Shifting over Ghosty. Aggressive A main smoke. Taking that A lobby space. Are they just gonna walk through it? Are they gonna wait out the smoke? Ghosty and Tier walking up, taking that control of main. Holding a crossfire. Tier behind the box. Danny ended up casting out Tier. Are they aware of Sidu? They don't need to. Yeah, well, they drone out. Yeah, droning out lobby. Ended up casting him out. How are they gonna clear him? Drone out, blinds. So much going into this. They're both stacking up. A short. Side smoke coming down. Ghosty playing backside. Squiz playing with the side smoke. Zev casting out the lurk. They're taking the site. Squiz still posted A short. How are they gonna punish him? Henderson with the trade. Sidu blinds out, not being able, waiting for his teammates. Henderson punishing Sidu with the jiggle peek. Clean shots. 4v2 retake. 3v2 retake. Zev, they know the positions of all the players. They have Teo ultimate. Do they have any rockets? No, they just are waiting on the ultimate. Waiting for the tab. Playing safe. I feel like the best case scenario is baiting out that ultimate. Zorgi with the first. Zorgi saving actually. Zev with the first on the retake. My bad. And the 7th round of Radical is claimed. Kentazine with the 2k into the round. I think the most important kill that round, even though Kentazine got 2, is Danny picking off Tier on the A lobby. Yeah, Danny had a huge round. Getting the first, clearing out Sidu into lobby. Not being too unaware, wanting to know where they are. And he saved his ultimate into this round. 4 ultimates on the side of Radical. This is a must. All these rounds are must win, but it'd be embarrassing to lose it with 4 ultimates. 2 of them are actually useful. Four players stacked onto the C lobby side Tier walking down. Had the chance to pick off Clap, not being able to find the picks. This slow play style, they're gonna end up rotating away from the C side with 3 players that could fight for it. They might go into solo. The solo anchor onto A to Sidu. Ocha with the lurk. Will not be punished by this trip. Hears it out actually. Sidu blind, gets him punished, shot through the smoke. First blood, Zorgi takes down, spams Kentazine. Is this the round? They have Ocho caught up by Zev. 3v4 post plant. They have all the Tail util that they could dream of. No, both rockets and the ultimate fade util coming in from the ultimate for the post plant. Squiz late flank with Dark picking off Zev. Tier. I'm tripping this game. Ultimate coming out from the side. And Squiz getting off the flame, gets both initiators, and that is the game. What a performance. This win basically secures the win onto the Radical. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It secures a playoff spot for CSK Storm. And that is your game for week 4, game number 1.